I noticed that we didn't have very good transitions last time because we didn't have enough buffer time for the edits.
Okay.
So.
Just like that?
So. We are in the layout process right now. Some of you may have seen some stories on our Instagram of tape all over our van because we're figuring out the best layout that's going to work for us.
You can draw it on paper, but like once you start kind of getting a little bit of a 3D thing to it, you don't really realize how you move in a space, or at least we don't. It's been helpful for us. One of the things that screen is doing back there is actually covering up a lot of the tape that we like taped out into three-dimensional areas. So now our next step is doing a kind of a rough out with cardboard to really feel how the space feels when there's kind of like walls up. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, and one of the benefits of the Transit is that it's taller than all the other, the interior space is the tallest out of all the other cargo vans that people tend to convert. But the downside is it's a little narrower than some other models, and so we're trying to figure out how we're gonna fit all the things we want in here in this narrow space. It's hard. If anyone has done this before and you have tips for like all the things that you might forget about when in your layout process, like please let us know in the comments.
Yeah, like when we get halfway done with the rough finishing and we realize we forgot something, we have to rip it up. Oh, that's a huge fear of mine. Yeah,
well, we'll hope that doesn't happen, but I'm assuming some things are going to happen that we didn't anticipate and we're going to have to redo or come to terms with. Yeah.
If you're I think I'm starting to realize if you need everything perfect and you're not able to adjust somewhat on the fly, then maybe van
you're not cut out for van life. I know.
Let's see what we got. I didn't have the key, so I had to remember the code to get in the van. That's a cool feature, guys. Oh god, we gotta clean this out first.
We've let it sit for a couple days, so it might have
Oh, it all fell down.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Alright. We'll be back in a minute. After these messages.
We are experiencing
technical
difficulties.
We'll be right back.
Hey guys, so we did some taping. I don't know if it's gonna make it in the video, but we opened the doors for the grand reveal and we had taped it up a couple days ago and it was a total, we're in Houston, so let's say hurricane. And
it was a hurricane show?
Yeah, it was. So we put a lot of Band-Aids up, but I think you're gonna get the idea. So.
And what are we looking at today?
We're looking at a very high-tech 3D taped out model of what the layout that we plan on going with is, just so we get kind of a feel of like moving around in the space.
Emphasis on high-tech.
Super high-tech, yeah. Okay, welcome. As you can see, when you enter the van, we are going to have like a very a sizable couch type here that ends up turning into a bed. We decided that we wanted, if we were going to spend time in here and if we were going to be in places, we wanted kind of a 4-season van. If we were going to be in places where we might have to stay in the van a lot. I mean, the purpose of having the van is to be able to get out and go do things, but if we did need to be in the van, we wanted something that was a little bit open that we could do some work in and not feel like we're super in each other's hair. So
and I have a lot of hair.
A lot of hair. You'll see it in a bit. So yeah, so this is a long, almost 80 inches couch that pulls down into a bed. When that comes down, it's basically a full-size bed, which is going to be tight for the two of us, but I think we're going to be able to do it. So that's number one, but it's also a very lounge place, and you can like look out the door if we're chilling out, open the door, maybe put a screen up, if we want to be inside but have a nice view, all that type of thing. So that's very cool. Obviously some cabinets up here for storage and all sorts of things. We're going to build a partial wall here behind the driver's side seat as well.
Can you step this way so we can see it?
Sorry. The driver's side wall there. It's going to be, I think it's going to be equal size, 3 portions of equal sizes. We're going to be able to pull them out, and then we'll have a track in there that we can lock them into. They'll be insulated. We'll be able to seal off the cab if we need to, and stuff like that. Hopefully we're going to have a window here or somewhere in this area. We haven't decided on the height, depending on where the bed is and all that stuff.
Okay, so
Magic.
continuing on, we have underneath our couch/bed is most likely going to go our water tank. We're trying to decide right now between a 35-gallon and a 40-gallon. Okay, he's doing this, so I guess we've gone with the 40-gallon. Then we will come over to the kitchen. We are going to put a sink right here. And then this is sort of like an optional storage area that we've put up just to see what it would be like. I kind of like it. I think it's fine. I don't think it gets in the way of the door that much. So far I'm thinking it would be nice to have this extra storage space above the sink. And then this will be a prep area and then a stovetop as well. We're thinking stovetop most likely is going to go kind of over on this side. And then we'll have an oven underneath this area and then like all of our pots and pans and stuff. And then just regular kitchen storage up here, dishware, pantry, you know, whatever it is we need to throw up there. We'll probably have a whole thing just devoted to tea and coffee, honestly. Waste of space, but we need it. Then, as we move further down this way, we have on the left our fridge is going to go right here, we think. And then we'll have probably some additional storage up here. And then directly below the fridge will probably be our battery and inverter, and all the electrical guts of the van will go down here. And then directly to the right of it, and this will be full length to the ceiling as well, will be a closet. So a little bit of full length hanging space, and then some half, and then some shelving probably for clothes here. On this side, we'll have our bathroom, which will not be as open as it is right now. We'll probably have a sliding door of some kind or curtain or something that would close this space off. But basically this back area here will be where our composting toilet is gonna go. So, and then we'll have like a little kind of curtain to keep this area dry for when we shower. And then this area will be the shower itself. So we'll mount a head up here, and then we'll have to build out a little step over this wheelbase because we don't want to empty air and exposed wheelbase in our shower. But it'll be fun. It'll have a nice little step so I can like shave my legs nicely, just like that. On the back side of both these, we want to leave a little bit of room for kind of like a mud room or like just a place to hang some stuff. So if we're doing like...
Well, you can't see that because we just band-aided the cardboard all the way to the end.
Yeah, it looks really bad, guys. Just use your imaginations for all the possibility. But basically we'll have like some hooks, and then ideally we'll have a little like shower, or not a shower, but like a hose kind of spray nodule over here, so that like if we're at the beach or something, we can just like rinse off sandiness or whatever on the outside of the van, so that we're not tracking a bunch of dirt inside the van.
After we take all those obligatory van life half-naked butt pictures at the beach.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get so many butt pictures
Oh
at the
my
beach.
God, you
Get
don't even know.
ready.
Yeah.
Get excited. That's what I would say about that. His butt mostly, not mine.
I think we're gonna plan on having a little right here flip up extra counter space.
Yes, we will.
The,
we're gonna have something that will just flip straight up here so that we can extend our counter space while we're working. If we need extra prep or whatever. Or just hangout space. Even if we want to turn that chair around and hang out there, yeah.
Yeah, I think we did a pretty good like little overview.
Honestly, I'm just waiting for it to be built so I can start decorating it.
Guys, we're hoping when that we're gonna start
start building?
Yeah.
Hopefully within the next week or two.
Yeah.
We'll start cutting holes into it.
But mainly, I just don't want to like start it out on the street. You know what I mean? So we
right now we're just parked on the street. So we do have a place. A friend of ours, or two friends of ours, are willing to let us park our van in their backyard behind a gate, which is Awesome.
And
So we
hopefully
can
that'll-
build in safety.
Yeah, hopefully that'll happen this weekend.
Yeah. Shout out to Brian and Jen.
I like yours better.
Sorry, guys. Ready? We're taking it down. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us on our first van tour before it's really a van. And we'll get back with you when we have something else to report. Bye.
Bye.